Hello and welcome to Meet Developing Me with Nuktula. So today is Youth Month, or rather this month is Youth Month, and I've challenged myself to try and post every day. So one of the questions I've had in the past couple of weeks is around putting together a letter, a motivation, either for a bursary, a scholarship, or some kind of funding for one's education. So I'm a big believer in preparation. And in preparing, one of the things I believe is key is to understand who you are. So as you prepare, before you even write your letter, think about who it is that you are. And so because you'd want to, that would be that would form part of your introduction to your motivation letter or your application for your bursary or the scholarship. You also then want to let the sponsor know what it is that you know about them. Chances are most of the time it would be an organization that is actually sponsoring a scholarship or a bursary. So you'd want to also speak to your understanding of who they are, and how there is a relationship between what you want to do and their values, etc. And you'd also want to talk to how much you know about the industry that you are applying for. And this is important because you want the individual to know that you've actually put in some thought, you know it exactly what it is that you want to study. And also another section that I'd say then move towards to talk to about your contribution, and speak to your contribution and track record in terms of what it is that you have done while you were at school, where in terms of, you can talk to some disciplines, how you were disciplined throughout, certain things to just show that this individual, I'll apply the same principles I applied in high school. If you invest in me, it will not be a waste of money. So this is what I'll do. And I'm a strong believer in just giving back to the community. If you have been involved in any community work, start speaking to that. And then lastly, what you want to then also speak to in preparation for your for your motivation letter, you want to speak about the impact. So in terms of the impact that this scholarship will have on you, but also beyond just you yourself and your cat, or your future, what impact will it have for the organization or for that scholarship, as well as for the country as a whole. So you also would like to speak to that. And again, just in terms of, again, your community or just the greater community. So those are just some of the tips in preparing for your cover letter. And then once you're done in then putting together your motivation letter, you start with introducing yourself. The different things that I've just covered would speak to the different themes you'd like to talk to in terms of the body of your letter. And then you would close. And you would close your letter with gratitude. You thank the individual for their time, or your sponsor. And then you're well on your way. I would definitely say also, please spell check. Spell check is key. Once you've completed your letter, ask a friend to read it, get your parents to proofread it. There's a great app that I personally use. It's called Grammarly. There's a free version if you're on Google Chrome, the very basic, and it will just help you write a clean motivation letter. All the best, and most scholarships and bursaries are open today. So good luck, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.